Jamie, with smiles all round today, it's a 5-0 win in the FA Cup against Bitton here today. Pleasing result and a pleasing performance, would we say?
Very pleasing, but first and foremost, I think all credit goes to Bitton. Wonderful hosts, great hospitality, a wonderful club that's clearly going in a positive direction. I think they're pretty nailed on for another promotion again this year if they can continue on the great form that they're in. Got a good group of girls and a great coaching staff, so yeah, all the credit to them and thank you for a great contest today. In terms of our girls, yeah, the challenge was today to, well, first and foremost, and most importantly, make sure we progress into the next round, which is a really important thing for us as a club and as a group. Yeah, and just to try and assert dominance in terms of with the ball, try and do what we can, make sure that we're showing kind of good behaviours and good decisions around the way that we are on the pitch, make sure good recoveries, get into shape early, get pressure on the ball, which I felt the players did really well today.
How pleasing was it in terms of the performance, in terms of the bounce back from last week? You know, had a heavy defeat and then you've come here and not only, you've scored the goals, you've put the performance in, and the girls themselves seem to be high in spirits. Yeah,
definitely. If we sort of relate to last week a little bit, I felt a bit frustrated for the girls from the first half performance because I thought if we go in at half time at 1-0, which it kind of looks set, when it came to like 37, 38 minutes or whatever that had been played and they had scored their second goal, I felt it was more for the work rate that the players had actually put in and how much resilience they had put in. But credit to Exeter, they're ruthless, that's kind of what they do. So it kind of gave us a bit of an uphill battle. We started the second half really brightly and sort of game got away from us a little bit. But yeah, the important thing is to kind of remain objective, look at how far we've come as a group because yes, although it's a difficult result to sort of face, it doesn't define our season. What defines our season is how much we've come together, how much we've grown as a group, how much love and care is amongst the group. That's the thing that we're really feeling at the moment, and us remaining together and working hard together to achieve what we want, that's the main aim for us really. So yeah, although it's tough to take, you have to take both the positives and the areas for improvement and see what we can do to move forwards, and yeah, bounce back today with a great result and great performance.
Of course, as well, the goals came across the board. Ellie Chafe banging in her first goal for the club. Izzy Farrell good on the score sheet again. Britt as well, and then Erin involved in every single goal today. You couldn't have asked for more from her.
Yeah, definitely. Led the line brilliantly today. Good work rate. Looking to stretch in behind. Link-up play was brilliant. Involved in all 5 goals, whether it's a goal or an assist. So massive credit to Erin for the way that she performed today. She's shown so much improvement week in, week out with how much she brings to the group. And yeah, she's been an absolute catalyst for what we want to try and do, and we know that moving forward she's very important for us. Ellie with a great finish, and we know how well she can strike a ball. It's just us trying to get her into those positions more regularly to be able to do that. Literally, it's great, and credit to Matt Graves for some amazing bit of coaching that he did with Izzy, with all the wide players. At one point today he was saying areas that we want to start looking to attack is this, and then ironically 5 minutes later Izzy pops up and scores from that same sort of space. So yeah, massive credit to Matt and Izzy for kind of taking that learning on board and getting the result. Really good performance all round, very happy, and massive hats off to Emma Whitlock. Was a complete game from her today. Changed the role kind of within the midfield slightly, put a bit more ownership on her as kind of the single pivot in that role. It did it amazingly well. So yeah, keeping things simple, switching play brilliantly, creating attacks, going and joining in. Yeah, she was excellent. So can't give her enough credit.
Brilliant. And of course, we're looking forward to the draw now. Is there anyone that you would sort of like to get? I mean, I know we probably haven't looked at the results yet, but it's still regionalised. But is anything you might eye up?
I'm quite open to anything really, being brutally honest. Something that poses us a challenge, something that poses us an opportunity to continue, hopefully, our route in the cup. Essentially, typical. Yeah, throw me off now. Essentially just to keep the run going. Ideally, I'm sure every club will be thinking the exact same as what I'm thinking. But it's no easy games in the FA Cup. Every club that you face, like we came here today, and it was a really, really tough task. So no games can be taken for granted, and that's the beauty of the FA Cup, isn't it? So sort of sit on the fence sort of moment. I think I'm happy with whoever it is, and we just have to go and face whatever opponent we've got.